All right.
All right, I'll come
Okay.
back.
All right. All right. Okay, go there. Up, up, up. What? All right. Yay, so glad to see you. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. Happy Wednesday, Carol. Welcome. Let's start with that comfortable seated position. Allowing the eyes to close or just soften the gaze. Let's check in with our posture first. Feel that you're sitting tall. The spine lengthens. The crown of your head is reaching upwards. The sitting bones are rooted down. Allow the muscles of the face to soften, especially the area around your eyes, your mouth, and jaw. Soften around the neck, the shoulders, letting them drop down and back away from the ears. The belly draws in slightly, just enough to support the back. And your hands, let them relax as they rest on your lap. Steady seated posture, Sukhasana. And let's begin to bring awareness to our breath. Without trying to change how you're breathing, just observe as the breath moves in and out through the nose. Relaxed, free-flowing breath. There's nothing pushing the breath forward, nothing holding the breath back. The breath just is. Free-flowing, in and out through the nose. Allow each inhale you take to keep you present on your mat in the here and now. And each exhalation helps you let go of the day you've had, of the week you've had so far. It's done, it's in the past. And let go as well of any plans you've made for the rest of the week coming up or the weekend. The plans will be there. Set them aside. Imagine placing them in a box, gently locking the box and setting that aside. The time is now and you are here, present on your mat for your practice. Allow your breath to be your guide, helping you stay present, helping you stay relaxed, and helping you move with ease. I invite you now to connect with that breath to chant Om. If you'd like to join in, take a deep breath. And joining the palms to meet in your heart center in Anjali Mudra, universal prayer posture. And take a moment to set your intention for this practice. Allow the hands to relax, blinking the eyes open. We'll start off with some warm-ups. Let's bring the arms out to the sides. Take a deep breath in, reaching up, looking up. And as you exhale, take a twist to your right. Left hand to the right knee, shoulders soft as you sit tall, breathing. Take one more breath on this side. And then with your next inhalation, reach the arms up, looking up. And exhale, take that twist to the left. Shoulders soft, breathe. And one more breath. Inhaling, reach up. And as you exhale, draw hands to heart center. Good. And relax the arms out to the sides again. We'll leave the right hand where it is. Take the left arm, reach it up alongside the ear. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then as you exhale, take it over to the right. Little side bend here, maybe even walking the right fingers out. Think about pressing down through that left sitting bone gently as you're reaching, breathing, softening, waking up that side body a bit. And with your next inhale, reach. And exhale, release the left arm down and roll out the left shoulder, letting that go. All right, let's do the other side. Right arm reaches. Inhale, lengthen along the right side. Exhale, take it over to the left, maybe walking the fingers up. Gently pressing down through the right sitting bone as you're reaching, breathing. And with your next inhale, reach that right arm up, release it down, and roll out that shoulder. Let it go. All right. Remove any props from under you that you might have, and we're going to come to tabletop, hands and knees. So bringing the knees in line with the hips and the hands in line with the shoulders. Our fingers are spread wide. We'll be moving into cat-cow, and we'll add a child's pose after our cats. Inhaling, lift the tailbone, lift the gaze, drop the belly for cow. Exhaling, pull the belly in, rounding the back, pressing through the hands, and send the seat back towards the heels for that child's pose. And again, inhale, come forward, lifting tail, lifting gaze, cow. Exhale, round the back for cat, and press back to child's pose. Again, inhale, lift tail, lift gaze, cow. Exhale, round the back, press to child's pose. And continue on your own, just a few more rounds, letting the breath guide you, being mindful with the movement of the spine so that you're not going too far in either direction. And remember to breathe. Now the next time that you find yourself in child's pose, go ahead and rest there. Gently pressing the seat back towards the heels, keeping the arms extended. Breathe here. Try to soften around the shoulders, the neck, along your spine, your knees, your hips. Child's pose is our resting pose. It's also a nice one to give our spine a little gentle stretch. And now from your child's pose, inhale, come up about halfway, walk the hands over to the right. Exhale as you fold over the right side. See about reaching a little bit further through the left fingers. Breathe. One more breath here. And then on your next inhale, come up halfway, walk the hands through center, over to the left. Exhale, reach and fold over the left side. Breathe. And one more breath here. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, reach one more time. And then mindfully begin to lift your hips. Curl the toes under, downward facing dog. Go ahead and take your time here to walk out the dog a little bit, bicycling through the legs. Maybe even rolling the shoulders. Shaking the head yes, shaking the head no. And begin to walk your feet in towards your hands. So you end up in a forward fold at the top of the mat, reaching for opposite elbows, letting the neck relax here. If you find that the backs of the legs are tight, then keep a bend in the knees. Release the elbows. Take your time as you come up to standing in any way that feels best for you. And once you're up, coming to the top of your mat, finding Tadasana, mountain pose. Rooting through the feet, crown of the head lengthens upwards. Hands to heart center, sun salutations, Surya Namaskar. Reach the arms forward, separate the hands about shoulders width, bring the arms alongside the ears. Lift the chest as you press the hips forward for a little back bend. Come back upright, soften the knees, hinge at the hips as you lengthen and fold all the way down. Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Leading with the right leg steps back. Lower the knee, the top of the foot, low lunge. Use your blocks if you need to. We'll spend a few breaths here, bringing that awareness into the right hip flexor. Shoulders back and soft, chest lifts. Breathe. And moving the blocks out of the way, bring the hands to the mat, downward facing dog. From down dog, lower the knees, lift the tailbone, lower chest and chin, knees, chest, chin. Right onto the belly for a baby cobra. Keeping the legs close together, the tops of the feet pressing, the elbows close into the body, the tailbone lengthening down. Curl the toes under, press the seat back towards your heels as if you were going to take child's pose with the toes curled under. And then lift the hips, downward facing dog. Taking as many steps as you need, stepping the right leg forward. If you need to, use your hand. Pick up your foot, bring the foot forward, lower the back knee. Top of the foot, grab your props. Sinking, releasing into the left hip flexor. Breathe. Removing the props, hands to the mat, and step the left leg forward and fold. Arms alongside your ears, rooting through the feet as you press into them, lengthen, come up. Maybe arching back, pressing the hips forward, lifting the heart, and releasing the hands to your heart center. Good. Second round. Reach forward. Separate the hands. Reach up. Maybe arch back. Lengthen. Fold towards the left. Left leg steps back. Lower the knee, the top of the foot. This time, see if you can bring the spine upright, both hands to the top knee. Good. Downward facing dog. Lower through knees, chest and chin. Right into your baby cobra. Curl the toes under, press the seat back towards the heels. And lift to down dog. Left leg comes forward. Lower the back knee, top of the foot. Come up, both hands to the front knee. Good. Hands to the mat. Step the right leg forward and fold. Arms alongside the ears, press through the feet, lengthen, come up, arch back. Hands to heart center. One last round. Keep breathing. Reach forward, separate the hands. Reach up, arch back. Lengthen, fold towards the legs. Right leg back, lower the knee, top of the foot, and see at this time you can sweep the arms up. Good. Downward facing dog. Lower through knees, chest, chin. Right into your baby cobra. Curl the toes under, press the seat back. Lift to down dog. Right leg comes forward. Lowering the back knee, top of the foot, and sweep the arms up. Hands to the mat, left leg forward and fold. Arms alongside the ears, press through the feet, lengthen, come up, arch back. Release hands to heart, close the eyes. Gently pressing the thumbs into your chest. Take a moment to check in. Check in with your state of mind, your breath, your heartbeat. Try and steady the breath to help steady your heart. And as you begin to relax your arms down alongside the body, take notice if you can still feel your heartbeat. And let's open the eyes. All right, we're gonna move into some standing postures. So if you need to adjust your mat or turn it in any way, I'm gonna be teaching from this position here. We're gonna come to the middle of the mat and then take a wide stance. So we're in our wide stance, good. Reach the arms out to the sides, turn the right toes out, the left toes in. Looking out past the right fingertips, bending into the right knee for warrior two. Tracking the knee over the ankle. Shoulders soft, crown of the head reaches upwards. Even the belly draws in, balancing effort and ease. Begin to straighten the right leg and relax the arms down. Roll out the shoulders. All right, we're going to bring the arms out again, just like we did. Bend back into the right knee. This time we'll flip the right palm up and reverse our warrior as the left arm comes to rest lightly on the back leg. The right arm is reaching upwards, and we're still bending into the right knee. Lifting the heart up to the sky, breathing. And now begin to straighten your right leg as the arms come parallel to the floor, and then reach towards the front to take triangle. Right arm down, left arm comes up. Gazing up, strong and steady legs. Breath flowing. Look down towards the right foot. Come all the way back up and relax the arms down. Turn the right foot in, but we're going to stay in that wide stance. Standing wide leg forward fold, bringing the hands to the hips. Lift through the heart, lengthening, inhaling. And as you exhale, hinging from the hips as you come all the way down, releasing the hands to the mat or to a block. Feel that the crown of your head is reaching towards the floor. Breathe. Directing that breath to any areas of tightness that you might feel, whether it's along the inner thighs, the backs of the thighs, maybe your low back. Breathe. And now on your next inhale, come up about halfway. Walk your hands over to your right leg. Exhale as you fold over the right leg. Now, if you need to, you could turn your right toes out a little bit, if that helps here. Breathing. And then inhale, lengthen, walk the hands through center, over to your left leg. Exhale, fold over the left leg. And again, if you need to, turn your left toes out if that helps a bit. And inhale, back to center. Exhale, fold down the middle one more time. And now soften the knees, bring your hands to your hips, and slowly roll it back up. Good. And we're going to do the same sequence of warriors on the other side. So bring the arms out again, left toes out, right toes in, bending into the left knee, tracking the knee over the ankle, shoulders soft, belly draws in. Breathe, balancing effort and ease in our postures. Begin to straighten the leg. Relax the arms for a moment. Roll out the shoulders if you need to. And then we'll bring the arms back out. We'll bend back into that knee. Left palm flips up. Reach up and back as the right hand rests gently on that back leg. Reverse warrior. And now begin to straighten that left leg. We'll bring the arms out parallel as we shift to triangle. Left arm down, right arm up. Look down towards the left foot, come all the way back up, And relax the arms down, turning the left foot in. Again, we find ourselves in that wide stance. We're going to be folding once more to take a twist of the spine. So hands to the hips, lift through the heart, lengthen, come all the way down. If you need to, grab your prop, place the left hand on that prop or on the floor, more or less underneath the face. And then when you're ready, reach the right arm up, taking that twist to the right. Try to keep the hips somewhat leveled here. As you're twisting to the right, you may feel that the right hip wants to kick up a little bit. Gently encourage it down. Try to even it out with the left. Breathe. Release the right hand down, grounding through the right hand. When you're ready, twisting to the left, reaching the left arm up. And this time, taking notice of the left hip. If it feels like it's kicking up a little bit, try to bring it down, right up, keeping them squared. If it doesn't happen, it's okay. Visualization helps a lot here. And release the left arm down. Soften the knees, bring the hands to the hips. Take your time as you roll it back up to standing. And then step your feet together or heel toe your feet towards the center of the mat or turn to face the front. So we move into some balancing, tree pose, Vrikshasana. All right. Hands to the hips. Shifting the weight into the left leg. Our left leg is strong. It's rooted down. Our abdominal muscles are engaged. Find your drishti. When you're ready, pick up the right, open the hip, placing the sole of the right foot anywhere to the inside of the left leg. Feel free to stay here, or maybe the hands can come to heart, or you can even reach them up overhead. Stay where you need to be. If you fall out, it's all right. Breathe. If the arms are up, bring them back to heart center. Closing the right hip, lower the right leg down, and give your left leg a good shake. Let that go. All right, other side, hands to the hips. Let's root down through the right leg. It's a strong and steady leg, like mountain pose leg. Abdominals engaged, drawing them in slightly. When you're ready, left leg lifts, open the hip, sole of the left foot to the right inner leg. Hands to heart if you'd like, and continue from there. Releasing hands to heart, closing the hip, lower the leg, give your right leg a good shake up the arms, let it all go. Okay, we're gonna be making our way down to the mat, but we're gonna keep our legs more or less close together. Our hands will come to heart center. We'll lift the heels, so we're balancing here on the ball of the feet. Let's hold here first. Balancing on the ball of the feet. And lower the heels down. And now we'll lift the heels and bend the knees, stopping where you need to. If you're able to come all the way down, then come all the way down so you're sitting on the heels. Try to keep the chest upright, shoulders back, still balancing. Beautiful. And now let's release the hands to the mat, the knees to the mat, as we find a child's pose. Resting in our child's pose for a few breaths. Taking this time to come back to our intention, or simply to just stay and follow that breath flow. From our child's pose, we're going to make our way onto the belly. Once we're all the way down, let your head turn to one side and relax the arms alongside your body. You're in Advasana, like Shavasana, but on the belly. Breathe. And turn the head to the other side, resting there. And now bring your forehead to the mat, the hands underneath the shoulders. We're going to make our way to Sphinx pose. Begin to press into the hands as you lift and slide your forearms out onto the mat. So ideally here, our elbows are in line with the shoulders. The legs don't have to be together, they can be slightly apart. Continue to draw the shoulder blades towards each other and down the back so the chest lifts. Maybe even the gaze lifts. Pull the belly in slightly. Breathe here. And lower down. Let the head turn to one side and relax the arms any way that feels best. Bring the forehead to the mat now and bring the arms out in front of you as if you're going to fly through the air. And we're going to bring awareness into the right leg and left arm. Half Shalabhasana or half locust. When you're ready, on an inhale, lengthen and lift. Right leg, left arm. The head is optional. You can keep the head in line with the inner bicep, that left bicep. Actively reaching through those left fingertips, reaching back through the right toes. Good. Breathe. Lower down. And when you're ready, switch. This time, you're lifting right arm, left leg. You're reaching through the right fingertips, reaching back through the left toes. And lower down. Preparing to lift both arms and legs for a full locust pose. Squeeze the legs together. When you're ready, reach, lengthen through the fingertips, lengthen through the toes, lifting up. Strengthening the entire spine. And relax. Let the head turn to one side. Relax the arms however feel best for you. And again, we'll press back to child's pose. Take your time, pressing the seat back towards the heels. And from child's pose, we'll sit up and we'll bring the legs out in front of us as we work our forward folds, moving our spine now in a forward flexion. So adjust your seat, making sure you're sitting towards the front of the sits bones. The legs are engaged, feet are flexed. Reach the arms up, lengthen the spine. Feel like you're lifting out of the pelvis. Inhaling, lengthen. As you exhale, hinging from the hips, begin to come forward into that forward fold, letting the hands reach wherever they do comfortably so that you're not pulling or straining in any way. On your next inhale, reach through the fingertips, sit all the way back up. And exhale, releasing the arms down. Janu Sirsasana, head to knee pose. Take the right knee in towards the chest. Let the knee drop to the side so the sole of the right foot is to the left inner thigh. Try and center yourself over the left leg as best you can. Sit up tall, lengthen, inhaling, and exhale, fold over your left leg. On your next inhalation, reach to the fingertips, sit all the way back up. And exhale, release the arms down. Take the right knee, bring it in, and straighten the leg out, shake it out. We'll do the other side. Left knee comes in, let the knee drop to the side, center over the right leg, sit up tall, inhale, lengthen, exhale, reach and fold. Soften, surrender into that forward movement of the spine. Try to soften around your neck, your shoulders, the spine, even the back of that extended leg. With your next inhalation, reach, sit all the way back up. Exhale, release the arms down, bring the left knee in, and straighten the leg, shake it out. All right, let's do bound angle pose. Bend both knees in, let the knees drop away from each other as the soles of the feet come together. Sitting up tall, lift through the heart, shoulders down and back. And then hinging from the hip, take your time as you come forward here. Encouraging the knees down as you're lengthening forward. Soften the neck. Lengthen to come up. And now keeping the soles of the feet together, slide the feet away from you so that you create a diamond shape here with the legs. And we'll come into star pose, Tadasana. Lengthen and then let your back round. And the arms can rest to the outsides of the legs. Crown of the head or forehead is coming towards the feet. Begin to round back up, nice and slow. And then bring the knees together and straighten the legs. Shake out the legs. And then we're going to make our way down on our back. So you may want to scoot forward a bit. And then working those abdominal muscles, reach the fingertips and begin to lower down. Now if this bothers your back, then use your hands so that you're lying flat on your back. Once you're completely flat, reach the arms up overhead. Give yourself a stretch from fingertips to toe tips. Good morning stretch, or in this case, good early evening stretch. And then hug the knees into your chest and gently rock side to side, front and back, massaging the lower back. And let's take our spinal twist. So for now, bring the feet to the floor. Good, arms out in a T shape. And now press into your feet, lift the hips and scoot them over to the right a little bit, and then lower the hips down. And now bring the knees into your chest and lower the knees to your left as the gaze comes to the right. Spinal twist. Softening along the mouth and jaw, the neck, the shoulders, along your spine. Along the hips. And now take a deep breath here. As you exhale, relax everything. And then use your next inhalation to bring the knees back through center. Exhale there, and when you're ready, adjust, and then let the knees drop over to the right as the gaze comes to the left. Relaxing into the spinal twist. Now take a deep breath where you are. As you exhale, let everything go. And then use your next inhale to help you bring the knees back up through center. Exhale there. Hug the knees into your chest. And again, we'll rock side to side, front and back. And taking any final movements that you might need before allowing the body to rest in Shavasana. Make sure that you're comfortable, propping yourself up if you need to, that there's no props or anything nearby. Guided relaxation. Relaxing the toes, the soles of the feet, the ankles and tops of the feet. Relax the lower legs, the knee joints, and upper legs. Relax your hips, your pelvic region, the lower back. Relax the middle back, the upper back, relax the chest, the belly, and even relax the internal organs, especially your heart and your lungs. Relax your fingers, the palms of your hands, the wrists and backs of your hands. Relax the lower arms, the elbows, the upper arms and shoulders. Relax the neck, the chin, the mouth, even the tongue inside the mouth. Relax the nose, cheeks, and ears. The eyes, eyebrows, the forehead. Relax the crown of your head, the sides of your head, and the back of your head. The entire physical body relaxes, rests, absorbing, digesting all the benefits of the practice that we've done. Let even the breath relax, as this will help bring relaxation to the mind. Bringing awareness back to your surroundings. Bringing awareness back to the breath, letting the breath deepen. Bringing awareness back to your body, wiggling fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. Reawakening the physical body. And if you'd like, taking a stretch, reaching fingertips to toe tips. And there's no rush. When you're ready, you can roll over onto your favorite side. Pausing there, resting the head on the inner arm. Taking some deep breaths on your side before coming up to seated, taking your time. As you come up, keeping the eyes gently closed, keeping with that stillness, that deep relaxation of our Shavasana. Sharing with you from Pema Chodron. We all have what it takes. There is nobody on the planet, neither those whom we see as the oppressed, nor those whom we see as the oppressor, who doesn't have what it takes to wake up. We all need support and encouragement to be aware of what we think, what we say, and what we do. Notice your opinions. If you find yourself becoming aggressive about your opinions, notice that. If you find yourself being non-aggressive, notice that. Cultivating a mind that does not grasp at right and wrong, you will find a fresh state of being. The ultimate cessation of suffering comes from that. We all have what it takes. If you'd like to join me in chanting Om, take a deep breath. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Namaste. Thank you for joining, Carol. Have a wonderful night. Bye. Bye. Hope to see you Monday. Bye.